Okay. All right. So I gotta make sure, I gotta get this out here because I've been meaning to do this video and then I got caught up in something else. Okay, so autophagy, or autophagy, however you want to say it. Jelly juice induces autophagy. Jelly juice induces autophagy and it induces apoptosis. Autophagy is where the body is purging out and disassembling cells. So is apoptosis. It's purging out mutated cells that don't belong to then prepare for the evolution. Cell regeneration is evolution. Okay? Cell regeneration at the micro and the macro level, when it's during the symptom of disease and your are replicating, it's an evolution. And some people do not have what it takes to evolve because they don't have enough of what their body needs to then keep rebuilding cells. And so that's when the antibodies attack and destroy a person. Okay, so that's why cancer patients could, if they had enough nutrients and enough electrolytes in their body, they could overcome cancer, and then their body is allowed to evolve, and then there's no more cancer, right? Because they have enough uh, evolution happening. So the whole hydroxychloroquine, it's an antiviral. It inhibits autophagosomes to actually fuse and purge out the old programming and to bring in the new. Well, this whole thing with the dengue virus, which is an evolution, and the hydroxychloroquine has been used as an antiviral, but you can't kill viruses. You can only kill the evolving host. Viruses are not alive. They are just data that evolves the human to the next level. But what happens is the human does not want to feel the evolution. They don't want to feel pain, and so they take an antiviral. So they have these specific symptoms that fit a specific name, a description, such as dengue fever. And then when people don't have enough what it takes, and I've seen people, that they said they had dengue and they're like in the middle of the Amazon and they're really, really skinny and they have predispositions. So they don't survive the evolution of being exposed to dengue. And so that's why they have been prescribed hydroxychloroquine to stop the evolution process and to keep them stagnant. And maybe they have enough of what it takes to handle the antivirals, but some people don't. And so some people die of dengue or they die from the exposure to hydroxychloroquine because it inhibits the autophagy process. So, there is substantiation that hydroxychloroquine is antiviral, inhibits dengue virus. Okay. And then what it does is, how to say it is an anti-malarial drug used in treating autoimmune disease. It also is an autophagosome lyosome fusion inhibitor. Okay, inhibitor, anything that inhibits your body to do what it needs to do, that is de-evolution. That is de-evolution. And if you don't want to feel pain, you don't want to feel symptoms because your body is trying to evolve and you're not giving it what it's like, what it needs, then you are going to be taking these antivirals that actually just search and destroy those evolving cells. Okay, so the fact that Trump is prescribing, okay, or backing up hydroxychloroquine is not a good thing. That's bad business. He should not be promoting that because that is destroying you at the cellular level. Him, promoting vaccines, only if you're doing jelly juice should you promote vaccines, but then if you're doing jelly juice, you don't even need a vaccine. But if it becomes mandatory because of whatever they have sold people into believing that it's okay to anesthetize your body with antibodies, but some people, right? I mean, they need to have some kind of intermediary because they don't have enough of what it takes to evolve, and so it stagnates them. It may buy them 5 or 10 years, but or not at all. And so, and that's why in my book I do promote vaccines a little bit because I know that there is a process, a type of transition process, but not everybody can afford it because they're not doing the jelly juice. So just so you know that anything that inhibits the body trying to induce autophagy or apoptosis, and where it stops the body from evolving, you are now stagnated and you are devolving simultaneously. And so that's really the whole point of the antivirals, is to stop evolution. Viruses are evolution. They're actually probably the missing link between Neanderthals and the Homo sapiens, and there probably is a human somewhere out there in between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens that show the type of viruses that then gave that transition to, you know, this. I wish that the medical holistic community was more evolved and more, I don't know, I wish they weren't so money hungry. I really wish that the medical holistic industry wasn't so money hungry. There has to be another way to make money off of the world out there without compartmentalizing and commodifying body parts. But that's the way of the world, and it sucks, but that is what it is. So, but just so you understand, hydroxychloroquine is not the answer. But then some of you are like, well, I'm not going to do hydroxychloroquine. I'm going to do, like, you know, all the natural remedies. That's just as bad, if not worse, because you're still taking on the programming of de-evolution, and then you're compounding the inhibiting of good cell replication with all of your ginger, your turmeric, your honeys, your colloidal silvers, all of your little spicy foods and your spices and all of your detoxing protocols. It's you, just because you're not doing hydroxychloroquine and you're going to a natural remedy does not make it any better. If anything, it makes it worse. So you got to understand, if you're not doing jelly juice, you are going to be recycled very quickly in the system. But if you believe people should die, then it won't matter if you do hydroxychloroquine or if you do ginger, turmeric, or garlic, or if you do a vaccine. None of those are actually any different. They're all the same. So good luck to you.